Hello everybody, welcome to the Monaco Grand Prix of 1995 Evolution. It's Alesi on pole. He's looking to follow up his Spanish win with another win here, and it's the number 2s to the 4 with Herbert and Coulthard alongside Coulthard. Having a look at Herbert into turn 1 and Coulthard has spun it around, and Schumacher gets delayed. Berger and Brundle, who qualified ahead of Hill, he has been delayed as well. Well, Williams picked up their qualifying performance with one car, but that car has already made a mistake, and this is going to be a very difficult race for Williams now. We know just how hard it is to overtake around Monaco, but Johnny Herbert has clearly got a quick car and he is looking to have a go at jeanalesi. He's got the gap behind, and that is going to be crucial for Johnny Herbert because he's not just going to have to worry about jumping out of the way for Schumacher. He might if Alesi goes that slow all the time, and there is Brundle with Damonhill behind him. Coulthard recovered. He is still in 5th place, so he is still ahead of the Ligier, but David Coulthard, most crucially, has lost a very good chance of a podium for himself and for Williams today. He's only got 7 points so far this season. Here is the replay of the start, and I think we're specifically looking at Coulthard. So he goes inside Herbert and he hits the wall first. I think the gap was diminishing, and Coulthard did not want to admit it was diminishing, but he had no choice in the end, but he kept going, and he ended up, of course, going out, or not going out, but going off and spinning round and having to recover. So here we go. You've got Alesi leading Herbert. Michael Schumacher starting to show more pace than anybody, but he doesn't currently have the track position. Can he get up to win the race? That'll be an interesting one. He is leading the championship by 10 points. He would love to extend that, but right now he is sitting behind not only his teammate but jeanalesi's Ferrari as well, which leads this Monaco Grand Prix. It's Alesi, Herbert, Schumacher, Berger, Coulthard and Brundle. That is the top 6 right now, and jeanalesi is looking very confident and very good. He has severely got his hopes up for another victory here, and there is Coulthard, and Coulthard's made another mistake, and he is off, and that time he is not going to recover. David Coulthard out of the race. It promotes Damonhill into 6th place into the points, and those 2 McLarens to 7th and 8th. Now Michael hasn't got a point yet this season. He'd love to find a way past Nigel Mansell, and it's clear that Mansell is holding his younger teammate up. So we'll have to see what transpires between those 2 McLarens there. Brundle is holding Hill off very well indeed, and Alesi is now holding back a whole tail of cars. All of that, but once again Ferrari and Benetton are the top 2 teams, and Alesi is holding those Benettons back. He is half distance through now, jeanalesi. He is looking exceptionally good for a 2nd win in a row, and it'll really open his World Championship up. It was a slow start. It was Berger who looked really good at the start of the season, but right now it is Alesi with the bit between his teeth, and Johnny Herbert still ahead of Schumacher. No discussion at Benetton of letting Schumacher through to apply pressure to Alesi at the moment as things stand. Schumacher sitting in 3rd place, Berger behind him, a little bit further off at the moment. Then you got Brundle. Still, Brundle has performed so well this season. Remember in Argentina, he had that incredible performance where he was in the victory fight. It was a 4-way victory fight, and Brundle was in it until his car let him down in the closing stages. But again here, he is massively outperforming the car. Best of the rest, only behind the Ferraris and Benettons. An absolute kudos to Martin Brundle there. It has been a fantastic performance, another fantastic performance for him, and he will hope to bring home some good points from this one. 5th place will be very solid in the circumstance, and Alesi there continues to lead under the final lap, and it's Herbert and Schumacher, and there is Brundle and Hill still trying to force my Brundle to a mistake, but it's Damon who runs wide, almost makes the same error as David Coulthard. Does Damon still have a front wing? He does, so that is a bit of a relief for Damonhill. Mansell still in 7th and starting to get away from Mika Häkkinen, so he may well have looked after his tyres better than his young teammate. All of his Damonhill's experience currently there, and that's Alesi. He is down to 4th. What's going on? jeanalesi must have a problem. Johnny Herbert is leading the Monaco Grand Prix. Michael Schumacher 2nd, Berger in 3rd, and Alesi with an issue clearly. He's having now to defend for 4th place. Will he be able to do that? It's going to be very hard to see. He's got so far to go, and Brundle already all over the Ferrari. What this could do is it could shuffle the order. Brundle's found a way through. Hill hasn't yet. It might bring him under pressure from the McLarens. I don't think it's going to. Damon does get through. Nigel Mansell is going to have to pick his moment to avoid losing position to his teammate. But jeanalesi, absolute heartbreak. Should have been a 2nd win in a row. Now he is barely clinging on to the points, but I cannot see him being able to hold those McLarens back. He's too slow. He's got too many issues and Mansell now will go through for his second points finish in 2 races, and Hakkinen getting a little bit close to Alesi, but he does get through. And Hill trying to have a look at Brundle. This race isn't over for damonhill yet, but it's nearly over for Johnny Herbert. He is about to lead out of the final turn. It will be a first career victory for Johnny Herbert, potentially. Only 3 points this season before today, but Johnny Herbert has his day of days in Monte Carlo, and Johnny Herbert wins the Monaco Grand Prix. Michael Schumacher in second will extend his title lead and loses his front wing after the flag, but Schumacher will now be 12 points clear of gerhardberger, who finished third. Brundle held on to finish fourth. Mansell was sixth behind damonhill, but it's Berger who is second in the championship, 12 points behind Schumacher. Hill on 21 points, 3 behind Berger, and Alesi stays on 16, having dropped to 10th by the end of the race. Benetton lead the constructors, 49 points to the 40 of Ferrari and the only 28 of Williams, who started the season so strong, but unfortunately now it's just not happening for them. And so there we go, you can see the result. And I'd just like to say, if you've enjoyed this, please do remember to like and subscribe. Really helps the channel out, a subscription, and it is free, so please remember to like and subscribe to keep up with us here. And now we're going to watch the replay. So this was Herbert getting past Alesi, and then Schumacher going through as well, and John Alesi just completely powerless, clearly with a major issue. The Benetton's got through easily, and then Berger as well looking to find his way through, and will do so into the mirror boat, I believe, if I got all the names remembered right. Well, all I've got to say now is thank you for watching and take care, and I'll see you next time.